Now, Leganes, and I think it's fair to say this, Capri, Leganes have had a good 45 minutes, and that goal is probably a just reward for them.
Definitely, the Leganes have been strong. I think, except that set piece that they conceded, they haven't put a foot wrong. They have been strong, and this goal is a testament of that. I think it's not that great defending because you have Lucas Vazquez and Asensio on the right. Vazquez goes out, Asensio doesn't know how to mark, so that gives Leganes the opening, and that's why I think they conceded, but it will fuel their fire in the second half. If they win, they have a good chance here.
Lewis says, Gabrit, feeling the absence of Courtois. If Courtois was in goal, would he have saved that?
It's through the legs, Joe, so even if Courtois was there, it's through the legs.
And Clement, you're absolutely right. He does look a little bit like Modric, doesn't he, that goal scorer? Queller in general, Gabrit, we saw him pull off the save, we saw him with a fumble. Obviously, we were talking about his indecision for the Ramos goal. How has he been for you? Marks out of 10 in general for the first half.
I would say 5 because even though like
Kevin, you see, Kevin, do you see my point that we need to start the hashtag keep us out?
Joe, honestly, these goalkeepers have been getting away with murder. Absolute murder, Joe. They're letting them through their legs, they're coming for crosses when they shouldn't, they're dropping balls at the feet of the strikers. It's crazy. Get them out!
Keep us out. Oswin, thank you very much on behalf of Kevin for that compliment. Vishal is saying, you were saying something about a Barcelona conspiracy. Yes, the Espanyol goal was disallowed. Now, if you join late or you're not sure what's going on at the bottom end of the table, Leganes have to win this game and hope that Celta Vigo slip up if they are going to avoid relegation. And I would love it if Celta Vigo did slip up, because then Michel Salgado will cry, that being his beloved first club, of course. And we thought maybe they had slipped up, conceding a goal to Espanyol before half-time. So if you missed the news, the Espanyol goal disallowed, conspiracy against Barcelona teams. So that's the explanation for that, in case you weren't at all sure. Keep your comments coming in. The Leganes chances, could they, Kevin, have been maybe further ahead, in your opinion, or is that not a fair reflection of the first 45 then? Maybe further ahead, really pushing it, or is that not a fair reflection?
With a little bit of better finishing.
Maybe further ahead, really pushing it, or is that not a fair
Ariola, disappointed with some of their opportunities, but
who's asking this: can Real Madrid turn over the goal deficit in the Man City match? Now, just to bring everyone up to speed, in case you weren't aware. Obviously, once this game is over, this team is the second leg against Manchester City, which they currently trailed by 2-1. Now, I'm surprised that he didn't rest more players for this game, Kevin. Are you?
No, Joe. I think the likes of the Ramoses of this world, Valverde and these guys, Benzema, they want to play, they want to see it out. Benzema's been an ever-present. They want to play, Joe, and you can't knock them for that. These are the superstars of the Real Madrid team. And then there's enough time to recover. There's enough time to get themselves right. And by the way, John, if Real Madrid score first in that time, then we have a game. Because one more goal, and you know, it turns it all upside down. So they can turn it around.
Right. I've started something here that I'm now regretting. Yash says, so you mean Budgie out too? Absolutely, Yash. We can have keepers out and Budgie out in the same movement, the same campaign. Centre, you clearly don't understand what this hashtag movement is about. No, not Joe out. It's keepers out. We need the keepers out. Sushil says, Kevin, you're so cute. Love you. I think that's because of your Madrid loyalties and bias, Kevin Campbell. That's the reason for that. I just want to remind you, by the way, that even when we finish, and this is on a serious note, even when we finish the league tonight, and remember it'll all be over tonight, La Liga, for this current campaign. It's been a long one, that's for sure. You can keep in contact with us throughout the course of the close season, which will be the best part of August, obviously the last week of July, August, and then into September, by contacting us, following us, liking us on Foreign Fields on Facebook, the Foreign Fields Facebook page. So have a look at that. Right, I just want to ask you this question, and I already asked it to Kevin Campbell, so let's find out what you think at home about Zidane resting players for that game against Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League. 69% disagree with you, Kevin. They say Zidane should have rested players for that vital second leg against Manchester City. 31% agree with you. What do you make of that, Capri?
I think Kevin is right. You know, you need the rhythm. When the players are playing and they're winning games, they want to play more, right? You can't just rest them. Yes, if they are feeling tightness and if they have some niggles, they are tired, you rest them. But players like Sergio Ramos, Benzema, they want to play. They are fit. They want to feel good. So if they are playing teams against like Leganes, they want to have that rhythm. And going in with a win, with the Man City game, will be boosting their hopes.
Okay, let's see what happens in the second half. I'm sure it'll depend on how this game plays out in terms of the scoreline. But let's return to the Estadio Butake and rejoin your commentary team once again of Tim Lee and Rick Sharma.
It's not just about winning games, it's about winning hearts. It's not just about watching a beautiful game, it's about living it. It's not football, it's La Liga.
Welcome back everybody to Butake, where a change is imminent for the home team, and if it's not just about winning games, it's about winning hearts, then Leganes must be doing something right. They are so plucky, they will not lie down and take this relegation as fate seems to be handing them, and they are still in with a chance of survival as the sun sets on the 2019-20 La Liga season. Well, I am alongside Rick Sharma. And the first thing we should clarify, Rick, is that that goal by Espanyol just before half-time was, after a lengthy delay, disallowed. So it is still 0-0 between Espanyol and Celta.
That's gutting for Leganes. Maybe the manager won't have told the players what the scoreline is in the other game, just to keep them focused on what they have to do in this one, which is to score again and beat Real Madrid. Which is not an easy task. No one's managed it since La Liga came back from the coronavirus break.
Real's last defeat was at Real Betis in early March, and Leganes had never previously beaten them in La Liga. In fact, for manager Javier Aguirre, he's won only one of his last 16 clashes with Real Madrid, drawing 5 times, losing 10 times. The win came back in April 2011 when he was in charge at Real Zaragoza, a 3-2 win at the Bernabeu. And if his side are to pick up all 3 points, then they will do it the hard way, having conceded first to the Sergio Ramos header, but this was the equaliser in added time at the end of the first half. Teenager Brian Hill making it 1-1, and it looks as if Guerrero and Oscar will come on now for Leganes. Will confirm in due course. You can see in your picture Ruben Perez, who is suspended for this game, and there with the armband on is Unai Bustinza, who tonight plays in La Liga for the 100th time in a Leganes shirt. He is only the second player to achieve that milestone. A huge 45 minutes in store here for these players who have fought back from such adversity. 10 points from their last 4 matches. They must, though, win tonight. There is Hill saying his final prayers before the second half gets underway.
He was heavily involved in the first half here. Him and Silva down the left combined it numerous times. He had one shot saved and then finished well at the second attempt.
They began the campaign with Mauricio Pellegrini. Since November they've had Javier Aguirre in charge. They have been in the bottom 3 all season long, and what a story it would be if Oscar could make an impact here against his parent club. Guerrero is a January arrival on loan from Olympiacos. He comes on for Manu Garrido. A change up top.
Garrido didn't do much going forward. His main role seemed to be causing problems for Real Madrid midfielders. Casemiro he tangled with a couple of times.
The other player taken off is Aitor Ruibal. And it is a big boost for Leganes to have Oscar Rodriguez available for their 4 goals in his last 4 appearances. But he is coming back tonight from an injury. We'll see if there's a slight reshuffle in terms of the formation. Ruibal was playing more on the right hand side of that midfield 4. And slowly emerging from their dressing room here at Butarque, it is recently crowned La Liga champions. 7 changes to the 11 tonight from Zinedine Zidane. In came Ariola, Lucas Vazquez, Militao, Valverde, Isco, Vinicius and Asensio. They are the champions. The only question is how many points will they finish on? 86, 87 or 89? And of course, they have a big role to play in the destiny at the other end of the table, where it is a shootout between Celta and Leganes. The last relegation slot still not decided. Leganes need Celta to drop points, and they need to win. Well, there is a change from Zinedine Zidane, and it is Nacho who is coming back from injury. Hasn't played in La Liga since January when he got the winner at Valladolid, and he's coming on for his 6th appearance in La Liga this season, and he is replacing Sergio Ramos.
There is another area that Leganes can target in the second half. Madrid don't often play without Ramos. He's been nearly ever present in their team. And Nacho on his comeback could be an area which they can get at.
Well, the last half of football of the season has kicked off. Leganes against Real Madrid, one team fighting for survival and one side enjoying being champions of Spain once again. And the action is coming live on Facebook Watch. Real playing without Ramos. Leganes had introduced Moscow. It was, broadly speaking, an even first half. Liga got their reward late on.
Moscow has started on the right-hand side of midfield.
Beautiful ball to Lucas Vázquez. Challenge from Dimitris Siovas was just caught there at the base of his right shin. Still feeling that one. Well, of course, the substitutes trying to keep abreast of events at the RCDE Stadium. Siovas, the 31-year-old Greek defender, able to continue as Guerrero wins his first header, but it goes off for a throw-in.
I'm surprised Javier Aguirre lets his substitutes have their mobile phones on the bench.
Such a charismatic manager, Javier Aguirre, has managed Osasuna, Zaragoza, Atletico Madrid, and Espanyol, very highly regarded in the game. Led Osasuna to the 2005 Copa del Rey final. It's been at times a thankless task this season, so many setbacks for Liga, but they have refused to give up. They are defending here as Isco finds Vinicius. Vinicius still going, there's the cross, Tallinn clears. Gill with excellent control.
It's the first time we've really seen much of Vinicius Junior this game. It's been a little bit subdued to me, the Brazilian.
12th start in La Liga this season for Vinicius. Put on the shirt there by Bustinza, and then he caught Bondi, and the yellow card is out, third booking of the match. Bondi is back on his feet. Bustinza joins Recio and Ruibal in the book. Times at home this season. They've beaten Mallorca, Celta, Espanyol, Real Sociedad and Valencia. They simply must add Real Madrid to that list. They began this game with 35 points. 36 will not be enough to overtake Celta. An inferior head-to-head with the Galicians. Siovas lunging in, strong tackle ahead of Isco.
It's been a pretty scrappy start to the second half from both sides. Lots of combative challenges in midfield.
Will that potentially suit Leganes? Alessio tries to spread it for Rosales. He wins the header. Oscar is chasing. Oscar crosses. And Ariola was able to catch that cross. Important catch as Guerrero was lurking behind him. And now Zidane side have it with Isco. Still goalless at the RCDE Stadium between Espanyol and Celta de Vigo. Leganes don't require Celta to lose, they just need them to drop points. But vitally, only a win will do for Aguirre's side. It has been such an interesting season. At half-time, Granada were up to 6. An extraordinary achievement for them. And the battle for European football is a fascinating one. 7 games kicking off simultaneously tonight in this final round of fixtures in La Liga Santander.
Stintz is not happy with himself for that clearance. He's not had a great game. Gave away the first goal by not sticking close enough to Ramos. Got a bookie.
Guerrero's header intercepted by Isco. A beautiful pass to Asensio! And just like that, lethal from the champions. They have punished Leganes there, and they have burst any optimism for Aguirre's team. It's Leganes 1, Real Madrid 2.
Good finish from Asensio. We thought he might rotate left and right, but he stuck mostly to the right this game and finished well, cutting inside with his left foot.
That header there from Guerrero. Conceded possession. Isco has his second assist of the match. And Marco Asensio took it with real grace, real confidence. Did he give Quayle the eyes there? He's beaten him at the near post. A discussion point for Joe and the guests. And did he beat him too easily? Well, for Asensio, who thought his season was over before it started, that is his 3rd goal in 9 appearances since returning from a ruptured cruciate ligament.
It's really staking his claim for me to be one of the 2 wingers that Madrid has, along with Karim Benzema up front. And all that came from Bustin's poor clearance, led to a throw-in deep in Leganes territory, and they gave it away.
He conceded 9 minutes into the first half. They conceded 7 minutes into the second half. Two goals will not be enough. They must score 3 in total at least. A side that's struggled for goals all season. And here goes Vinicius Junior. His pass blocked by Silva. And there's an injury. Maybe Tarim. And it looks like his season's over. Curtains for the former Barca B defender. Just pull the muscle there. Back of the left eye.
It's tough to play so many games in such a short space of time. Tarim is a victim of the crush schedule, it looks like.
Well, will Aguirre proceed with this double change? Saleh and Roque Mesa coming on. Does he have to rethink it? Here's the goal. Guerrero gave it away. Isco threaded the pass, and Asensio did the rest.
Nice goal from Asensio. Looked up, saw what the goalkeeper was, knew where he was, and knew where he wanted to put the ball. Made no mistake.
Huge blow for Lega. It's a big boost for Celta. Tarim has gone off. Roger Asale is on for the visitors. There's a forward for a defender. The other change sees Negrecio make way for Roque Mesa. Midfielder for a midfielder. So 4 changes made by Javier Aguirre. We do have a set piece now. Oscar lifted into the box. And a high boot there from Jonathan Silva. And a yellow card as well.
I don't think Recio was too bad today, but it makes sense to take him off. Roque Mesa adds a little bit more in terms of creativity, and with a booking, Recio would have been in danger of another one as the game will get more and more stretched with Leganes having to attack to try and get those 2 more goals that they need.
It looks like it's a 4-4-2 now for Leganes, having made that double change. Asale and Guerrero on. The 2 players on target in the win at San Mamés on Thursday night, and here is Roger Asale. Still goalless between Espanyol and Celta. Low for Leganes. 7 minutes into this second half of Butarque. They're down the side looking for an 11th consecutive win. Here is Oscar. Saw the space and he's found Hill. First time ball cleared by Militao. Hill tries to retrieve.
There was a terrible lack of movement in the box for Leganes there. It was evident that Gio was going to get on the end of that, and neither of the strikers made a run to peel off and be open for the cross.
A long throw now from Silva, flicked on by Silvas, away by Nacho. Silvas wins it again, but a simple catch for Ariola.
That's what Leganes have been robbed of by Barcelona signing Martin Braithwaite. He was always making runs. He will always give you an option.
Benzema. Couldn't link with Asensio. Braithwaite, of course, an emergency signing for Barcelona after the injury to Ousmane Dembele. Here is Rosales. There are players forward. Casemiro clears. Vinicius cushions the header for Mondi. Ariola. No one really went to him. One back by Bustinza. Here's Roque Mesa. And Oscar. Into the box. There's the step over. Drilled it against Nacho. Came to Mesa.
তো ওই তো নাইট বোর্ড ডিলিট করছি
Did the referee get in his way?
নাইট বোর্ড
The
করে
referee.
দিয়েছি
That is exactly what happened. He wins it back from
ওই
his
জন্য তো নাইট বোর্ড ইউজ করলাম স্প্যাম করছি
Keep it up.
নাইট
Rosales. Almost an hour played. Add energy to this battle of Butarque. Lega have switched formation as they seek to turn this game around. Ibrahim Amadou was caught slightly static there and he has to retreat as Valverde finds Karim Benzema. The champions looking to counter-attack. Benzema into the box. And then Bustinza stood up well.
ঠিক আছে
It's better from Bustinza. Given away by Amadou though in the build-up to that. Leganes creating a lot of problems for themselves there.
Asale into the box. Ede Militao with an important clearance there. struck the thigh of Nacho. The arm was tucked down by his side anyway. Casemiro is coming off for Zidane, and we will see a triple change. Kroos, Jovic and Brahim coming on. Asensio will make way for Brahim. Benzema off for Jovic. In the midfield, Casemiro making way for Kroos.
Nice to see Brahim had just a couple of minutes at the end of Madrid's win over Alaves recently. He was waiting on the sidelines and he just couldn't get on because the ball wasn't going out of play, so at least he'll get half an hour here to show what he can do.
Well, Luka Jovic has made just one appearance since lockdown. He scored only 2 goals in La Liga this season. One was against Leganes. Can the Serbian make an impact in the last half hour of the season?
He's had an altogether terrible 2020. He got in trouble for breaking the coronavirus lockdown, then he got injured.
Well, as if there was any doubt, Karim Benzema will not be catching Leo Messi in the Pichichi charts.
What a fantastic season the Frenchman's had there. Such a pleasure to watch him play football.
Vinicius ran into Bustinza. Masale pushes the header. He has it back from Oscar. And there are options in the centre. Masale with the cutback. Wonderful touch from Hill. Pulled the trigger. And an important block there. A good move from Aguirre's side. As Isco shows wonderful piece of skill. Not once but twice. They come round Madrid. This is Brahim. Makes a forward run and receives it back. Great impact here from Brahim. Look at the skill. And the cutback intercepted by Amadou.
Something excellent about the way that Brahim dribbles. He's so hard to handle for defenders. It reminds me a little bit of the way that Messi dribbles the ball.
Well, here is that opportunity. Wonderful touch initially by Gil away from Lucas Vazquez. And then it was Eder Militao who got forward really quickly.
I just wonder if Gil could have snatched that to the left to Roque Mesa. He would have been in on goal.
Fede Valverde. That space there. Went for the pass. Gil clears. Back from Militao. Into the box. Luka Jovic won't reach that. Correa sends it long. Beyond Oscar.
I think with Oscar on the pitch, Leganes have a little bit something extra. Access to a bit more creativity in the final third.
Away by Luka Jovic. Roque Mesa now has it back from Guerrero. Militao had a piece of him, but let that continue. Oscar forward, just in front of Roger Masale. Loose from Brahim. Tries to win it back. Good clash there with Sierras. It is still goalless at the RCDE Stadium. But Leganes must find 2 goals. They must turn this game around. They must win tonight to stand any hope of surviving and remaining in La Liga Santander. They were promoted in 2016. They have finished 17th 17th and 13th last season. They have now 25 minutes to try and save themselves, or they are heading to La Segunda. Brahim Diaz is trying to make sure of their relegation. He just overran it slightly, and the card is coming out here from referee Cuadra Fernandez, looking for Brahim. Real Madrid's first yellow card of the match. Slightly unlucky there.
It's very harsh.
Brahim, just 20 years of age, made 15 appearances for Manchester City before joining Real Madrid. Rocky Mesa, wide to heel. First time ball just ahead of Roger Asale. But Lega are competing here. Your updated league table flashing across the screen now, down at the bottom. There are 2 points currently between Leganes and Celta. Sliding challenge from Bustinza. Oscar scampers away from Vinicius. Isco with the challenge. Nacho with the clearance. Silvas lifted it for Silva, just ahead of the Argentine wingback. You can see there Casemiro with some ice on his left knee. May just be precautionary. There are 19 days between now and the Champions League tie against Manchester City.
I don't think Casemiro knows too much what it feels like to be sitting on the bench watching a game play out. Because he's ever present for Real Madrid. They can't do without him. They have no one in the squad that can play in the same way that he does.
We are halfway through the second half, and there's space here for Liga. And Oscar's gone for goal! An opportunity for Asale! And what's been given here? He went to ground in the box. Was he offside there? Oscar with that powerful strike on target. And Asale had straight offside, slightly careless there from the Ivorian.
I wonder if Oscar could have hit that a little bit earlier. I think he wanted to, but he just saw Rosales on the right free. Wondered if he should pass to his teammate, decided to take the shot on himself, but I think his first instinct was to go for goal. And maybe if he hit it at that point, it would have been even more dangerous. Ariola had time to work out what the midfielder was going to do.
He lost out. Now Silva looks up. This is Asale. Well to find Oscar, who did well to evade Cruz and Isco now. Ibrahim Amadou. It was a poor pass really to Oscar. Put him in trouble.
That's why Leganes are in trouble. If they can't pass the ball accurately over 5 yards, they're not going to end up in a good position in the table.
Real showing them how it's done. Nacho to Mondi. Valverde. Inside to Cruz. First time for Brahim. Wide for Lucas Vasquez. Jovic is in the centre. Lucas with a deep cross. Too deep for Jovic. Too deep for Isco. 200th La Liga start for Isco tonight, and he has 2 assists for Real Madrid. Real's kick straight into the arms of Aguirre. Leganes are winless in 5 Madrid derbies this season. 1 draw, 4 defeats. They failed to score in all of them until tonight. Cruz over the top, and he does find Vinicius. Support from Toni Cruz. Lifted for Valverde. One back there by Brahim. This is Vinicius. To Brahim. Who seems to make the challenge on his knees. Here is Hill with Silva on the overlap. Blocked by Valverde. Amadou finding Asale. Wide for Silva. Silva's cross. Too high for Guerrero. Cleared by Mondi. Oscar has gone for goal. Good handling there from Alphonse Areola.
Why not have a go? Why not try and test the goalkeeper who's played just 4 games this season?
There is still time for Leganes. Not much of it. 17 minutes plus injury time. What they cannot afford to do is concede again. Here is Roque Mesa. Roger Asale onto the right boot. And Roger Asale has hit the target. Areola with the save.
Picked it up. He was quite static when he received the ball, but did well to get a shot on target from that position. Maybe if he'd been moving when he received it, he might have been able to go the other side and try with his left foot.
It's a decent spell for Leganes. Ruining the concession of that goal early in the second half. Asensio scored it after Miguel Angel Guerrero had given possession away rather cheaply. There was the turn by Roque Mesa and the effort from the substitute Asale. Hill battling with Lucas Vasquez. Space for Mesa. Good movement from Guerrero. Stins finding Silva, well controlled. Hill holding off Militao. Former Porto defender. It's some really solid play there.
I think Militao deserves some credit for his role in the last few weeks of the season. He's not played a huge amount for Madrid, but when he had to step in, played a couple of games and he did brilliantly in them.
In particular, that performance at San Mamés which was a big win for Real Madrid. It is now time for a cooling break. Real on course for an 11th consecutive victory. When Zidane took over in the 2015-16 season, they did go on a run of 12 straight victories in La Liga. They weren't able quite to claw back the deficit on Barcelona, but it did lay the foundation for the title win a year later. And this season they wrapped up their second championship under Zidane's leadership. It is goalless at the RCDE Stadium. Leganes reliant on Celta dropping points there, but they must win at home to Real Madrid, which means, given the current scoreline, they must find 2 goals in the final quarter of an hour.
They've only scored 3 goals in one game this season, Leganes, in La Liga, and that was, curiously enough, against Celta Vigo.
Well, this is the second half goal from Marco Asensio. Another avoidable goal from Leganes' perspective. They will be bitterly disappointed with both goals conceded tonight. And now, for such a low scoring side, what a big task it is now. 2 goals required in the final 15 minutes. Javier Avilés is the final change from Javier Aguirre. And it looks as if González is the player withdrawn. He's taking the throw in. He finds Sievas with it. Scrap there with Valverde. Hill takes the throw in quickly. This is Jonathan Silva. And that is a clever ball. Roger Anthony has scored for Leganes! 13 minutes remain, and they are not quite finished yet. It's Lega 2, Real Madrid 2.
Fantastic work by Hill again on the left. And Asale, who scored in the last game and set a goal up, has netted again.
Clever quick throw down the line for Silva. His cutback was outstanding. It put Militao on the turn. Asale still had plenty to do. Pristine first touch, lethal second, and we are all square at Butarque. Celta Vigo fans, how are your nerves? Well, 12 minutes to play. 12 minutes of the season. Tarin is saying a prayer. It is unimaginable that Leganes might survive. They need 1 goal. They need Espanyol to hold on for the draw at home to Celta. They are coming forward with Brian Kill. Aguirre has overseen some magical escapes. This would top the lot, and that was a golden chance for the substitute Avilés.
Another gorgeous cross from Jonathan Silva. Came all the way through to Avilés at the back post. Was onside. Just got his lines wrong.
A massive opportunity, and the 22-year-old got it horribly wrong. Still, it's a brilliant period in the game for Lega. Here is Asale driving forward, bulldozing its way forward. Now it's Avilés, cut back to Roque Mesa. 10 minutes to play. Bustinza underhit the cross. Militao cleared. Wide by the captain for Avilés. He heads to the byline and he's caught there by Ferramondi. And it looks like it's a free kick for Lega.
Looked a little bit harsh against Monty. It looked like a shoulder charge to me. Maybe he let a bit too much with his head there.
Still goalless between Espanyol and Celta. Lega must win. 10 minutes to find the winning goal. As long as Celta don't score, one goal will keep Lega up. Oscar's free kick cleared, and then a horrible miss, which presents Real with the chance to counter-attack. Brahim with the pass, and there are players flooding forward here. This is Luka Jovic, and he's crossed it! And what a chance there! It was Brahim Diaz. A shake of the head from Cuellar. He knows that a goal now for Real pretty much sends Lega down.
Massive chances at both ends. Two players who haven't featured much across all this season, really. Getting the chances, and when you don't play a lot, you're not sharp, you miss from close range like we've just seen.
There is Avilés. Really confident run at Nacho, and he found Oscar. The pirouette almost beyond disco. Nacho clears.
I'm sure Oscar would love to score the goal that beats Real Madrid and show his parent club that he has something to offer them next season.
Space here for Oscar. Here is Avilés, who replaced Ibrahim Amadou, the fifth and final change by Javier Aguirre. And has one to make still. And it's Roberto Rosales who launches the throw into the box. Nacho heads it off for a corner.
Leganes definitely had a chance, especially with no Sergio Ramos leading the back line. I'm sure Ramos would love to keep up their record of winning every game since the restart.
Here he comes to the back post, punched away by Areola. Another corner now for Lega. Can you imagine the atmosphere if there were spectators here at Butarque? It's such a raucous, rowdy stadium. There have been some special nights here in the past. In comes the corner, flicked on a chance! It was Avilés again!
He missed
What a chance!
What a chance for
hand moment for everybody involved!
He missed
He looked as strong when the camera panned him after that miss. That was a golden opportunity.
golden chance.
Oh, he will be desperate not to regret those misses. Two chances for the substitute, and that struck the arm there of Luka Jovic on the way through. And the referee is just receiving some communication from the VAR team led by Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez. And could there be a penalty here for Lega?
I think Bustinza got a flicked header on the ball just before it hit Jovic, which might mean that it is given, but they're going to have a long look at this.
Aguirre managing to look calm, but there is a whirlwind of pressure here. Struck the left upper arm of Luka Jovic. Was it in an unnatural position? Well, it's debatable. Slightly out to the side.
Amazing that Leganes' survival could hinge on such a marginal decision like this. You've seen them give both ways.
Play will continue. The call does not go the way Leganes desired.
I think that's just about the fair call. There was no intention to handball it, and Bustinza's little flicked headed just before it hit Jovic meant he didn't have any control of whether it hit him or not.
5 minutes of the season remain. This is compelling drama in La Liga Santander. How, oh how, are Leganes knocked down already? They have incredible fighting spirit, such resilience. A goal could save them. Just a goal. They are reliant on Celta not winning. They've come so close to taking the lead. 2 chances for Avilés. That was the handball shout. Nothing given. It is still goalless at the RCDE Stadium. 4 minutes remain at Butarque. Clips forward just over the head of Tony Cruz. Ariola clears first time. Granada currently in 6th place with 4 minutes to play. Remarkable stuff. And Leganes, as things stand, need 1 goal to stay up. And this is Roberto Rosales. And he just couldn't provide the pass there. Nacho with the block. Huge tackle from Bustinza. Now, Javi Avilés. Deep ball. Can Asale keep it in? He can. And now Kiel. What a big performance from the youngster. He just gives it away though. Brahim in possession. Now Valverde. Good first touch from the Uruguayan. Brings Real forward, then finds Cruz square. Vinicius has some space. And Real so adept at keeping the ball, controlling the game, and they do finally have possession.
I'm sure we'll see Kiel in La Liga again next season. Maybe with Leganes if they can stay up, maybe with Sevilla, who won't him, maybe with
Here is Brahim Diaz. Cruz in towards Luka Jovic. Real have come. Bustinza decided to head it. He concedes the corner. It's Real's first since half time. Still goalless at the RCDE Stadium. 2-2 with 2 minutes to play at Butarque. The corner goes short from Isco. He has it back. Up the line for Brahim. Oh, this is excellent. Here goes Isco. He looks up. He's aiming for Eder Militao. And that's a good clearance. And it's Oscar in possession. Couldn't get beyond Lucas Vazquez. Needs to be careful not to foul. An incredible final day of the season, and the battle for European football is going to the wire as well. Here is Tony Cruz. Isco, it's fallen there for Brahim. Back with Isco now, space for Vinicius. Trouble here for Lega. Bustinza with the block. It's Avilés tracking back, but he took too long. And now Vinicius, excellent run from the Brazilian. Squeezed it through to Isco. Isco into the box. Now Vinicius to Cruz. It's worked out to the right-hand side. Lucas Vazquez running at Kiel. Squaring it for Isco. Flick there for Brahim. Straight at Cuellar. We are seconds from the end of the 90 minutes as Guerrero flicks on, and then the back header from Mondi was good.
it had to be good. Asale was running in behind.
The 90 minutes are up. There will be 6 minutes of injury time at Butarque. 6 minutes to survive, but they cannot concede. A goal for Celta would keep them up regardless of what happens here. It is on a knife edge. Drama unfolding in the city of Barcelona and the city of Madrid simultaneously. Here is Avilés, loose pass. It is still goalless between Espanyol and Celta. Espanyol with a goal disallowed just before half-time. Minute played, 5 remaining. Long from Bustinza. It was Militao with the header, it was a good one. Real tenacity from Assalé. And he's gone to the byline here. And he's managed to cut back. Assalé still going. And there's the square ball, reaches Avilés. He was unselfish and Hill was dispossessed. Could he have been more direct? Well, good flick there by Jovic to Fede Valverde. And he opens up those long legs and he puts Sierras on the ground. The Greek defender made the block.
Brilliant from Sierras. Any mistake and it could be a penalty.
Well, the mobile phones are out at Butake. People are checking the score between Espanyol and Celta. Of course, it's all irrelevant if Liga don't win. They have 4 minutes now to find a goal that could keep them up. It has been incredible drama here on the final afternoon. Sierras, Silbrick was fouled. And Sierras striding forward from defence. It is still goalless between Espanyol and Celta. Long kick from Cuellar. Militao clears unchallenged. Kevin Rodriguez, an anxious figure on the sideline. Aguirre continues to give instructions from the bench. Here is Rosales. Forward for Silvas, who's playing as a centre forward now in the closing stages. Roque Mesa got there ahead of Lucas Vázquez. Left foot cross, a deep one. Good header from Mondi. And it's a corner for Leganes.
I wonder if we're close to the time when Pichu Cuellar will be coming up. Here it is!
Well, this is nail-biting stuff. Hill to take the corner. It's good shape on it. Ariola was committed. A good punch away from him. Roque Mesa for Silva. And the Argentine will be disappointed with that delivery. First time from him.
It's been good today, Jonathan Silva. Unfortunately for him, that cross didn't go where he wanted it to, but he for me has been, along with Hill, Leganes' his best player in this match.
2 assists for Silva, just like Isco. Just a couple of minutes to play now. Amazing drama, absorbing stuff, right until the death. Valverde to Vinicius, who's into the box. Still going. Rosales able to relieve the pressure. Avilés has spread it, and there is space here. Madrid looking rather open. Assalé left the ball behind. He's got back off the turf, and he's still going. Militao with a big challenge, a last-ditch challenge. And there are now just 60 seconds to play at Butarque. It is still goalless between Espanyol and Celta. Cuellar's kick went straight to Cruz. Are these the final seconds of Leganes? Leganes in the top flight. Promoted in 2016. Are they going down? Well, it looks like they are. Real in control in the final minute. Brahim Diaz went to ground. Silva now stabs it forward. Can they generate one last chance? It's now or never for Leganes. One goal could keep them up. Here is Oscar Rodriguez. He's still going! Oh, what a story it would have been! On loan from Real. An inspiration on so many occasions this season. It opened up for him there, but he couldn't hit the target.
So many Leganes players have flooded forward. They think he should have passed them all, but he scored 9 goals. He's the only one who scored more than 2. Asali has 2, their second top scorer. Oscar has 9. You can't blame him for shooting, but it was high and wayward.
Well, it's desperate stuff. It has been an incredible attempt from Leganes to survive. 10 points from their last 4 matches ahead of this clash with the league leaders and the recently crowned champions. Real Madrid continue undefeated since lockdown. Their 10-match winning streak comes to an end with a draw at Leganes. And for the hosts, it is heartache. Heartache. They knew they had to win, and they so nearly did. They had opportunities at 2-2, 2 for Aviles, 1 for Oscar, but they just couldn't take them.
To avoid defeat against the champions is massive, but it's not massive enough. They needed to win here. They needed to add another 3 points to the 10 they've taken in the last 4 games. Celta Vigo's draw with Espanyol gave them the chance to stay up, but they just couldn't quite find the finish they needed.
Well, it's been a season unlike any other, a season that was nearly incomplete, but La Liga did resume, and the season is now over. Real Madrid, as we know, are the champions, and after this absorbing game at Butarque, Leganes have been relegated. They join Espanyol and Mallorca in dropping down to La Segunda next season. They haven't won the game, but they have won hearts this season. The full-time score at Butarque is Leganes 2, Real Madrid 2.
To overcome any difficulty, you must work hand in hand as a team to overcome challenges with talent and determination. Because together we are stronger, and together we'll go out onto the field to win. BKT La Liga, a winning team.
I have to say, I feel for them. My heart breaks for them, Kevin. They played so well and had so many chances, but just not good enough in the end, unfortunately.
Joe, you know, Leganes played with so much spirit today. They gave Real Madrid a real run for their money today. We've got to give them credit. But you know what, Joe? They left it a little too late. If you're waiting to beat Real Madrid for your last game of the season, maybe you just left it a little bit too late. I'm sad for them, but, you know, that's the way it goes. But they gave it as good a shot as they could.
I mean, I wanted Leganes to survive, Gurpreet, simply because I wanted to see Michel Salgado cry when his beloved Celta Vigo got sent down. Cool.
No, it's very sad, but Leganes should be proud of themselves for the display that they showed against Real Madrid. But they also should be kicking themselves for missing those chances. They were so clear. If they scored, they were going to win that game. It's really sad.
Get it on target at the very least, have you not? You've got to get it on target. You've got to force a save.
That's what I'm saying. They had the chances. It was so close. You know, it was like 6 yards, 18 yards. You know, if you put it on the target, it's a goal. Anyways, whatever they were shooting was going through the legs, was going in the goal. If they put it on the target, I'm pretty sure Leganes would have gone through.
Keep your comments coming in. We're not finished yet for the season. Kunal says, learn from Leganes. Barcelona need to learn from Leganes how to play football. That's a